Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase that? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head, constantly thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. No way, no, I'll give up everything. In my brain, running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person. I deserve this. I just
running from the past, wanna escape my pain.
Greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. See no
true to myself, I ain't never fake it.
When I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, part of my downfall is toxic. Day one, started to outlaws for profit. All I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option.
All I do is put the work in, no option.
Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's a moment you've all been waiting for. It is I, your host, Flux Reversal. How's everybody today? everybody today? If you give me a second, we'll be getting started in just a minute. I need to do a bong hit, grab a drink. Had some car problems this morning. Almost didn't have a show today. So yeah, here we are. Give me a second. I was going to start like almost an hour ago, but because of the car problems. Because I have a lot of things to go over today. So we will get started in just a fat minute. Hold on.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top. Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me. But they hate from inside, you see, hate themselves in society. So I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest of go-getters. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
Till my hands fucking bleed.
You won't see me stop, no, you won't see me quit. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing I did. Never catch me, man, I'm gone, cause I'll be working off the grid. Grinding through all the pain, I said I'd do it and I did. I'm the type to work until my hands fucking bleed. I'm the type to fight when others fall into their knees. I'm the type to ask for more pain, give it please. Cause on the other side of pain is everything I fucking need. I got a hunger inside of me, a flame ignites entirely. I work daily quietly to build a perfect dynasty. A place where my mind is free from the chains of society. I take all anxiety and turn it to the finer things. Oh, don't take it slow, I got these places to go. I wanna grow, I wanna be something more. A different mode, I'll hit if I gotta go. Cause I got something to show the world that one day will know. You won't see me stop, no, you won't see me quit. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing I did. Never catch me, man, I'm gone, cause I'll be working off the grid. Grinding through all the pain, I said I'd do it and I did. I'm the type to work until my hands fucking bleed. I'm the type to fight when others fall into their knees. I'm the type to ask for more pain, give it please. Cause on the other side of pain is everything I fucking need.
Till my hands fucking bleed. Till my my hands fucking bleed.
You won't see me stop, no, you won't see me quit. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing I did. Never catch me, man, I'm down, 'cause I've been working off the grid, grinding through all the pain. I said I'd do it, and I did.
You won't see me stop, no, you won't see me quit. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing I did. Never catch me, man, I'm gone, 'cause I've been working off the grid, grinding through all the pain. I said I'd do it, and I did. Till my hands fucking bleed.
I'm taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take a new song. You cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You were not as tough as
I'm back, you know that I never left. I got tracks and some music that you never guessed. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got heart. I'm ready to change scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, 'cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
you were not as tough though.
Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots, who are not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots, who are not as tough as me.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, I was really wanting to start earlier, as I was saying, because I wanted to just not go over everything really fast, but it turns out I may have to do that since I have this. Looks like I told my car's at the corner at the donut shop. I was acting funny, he's getting electricity and stuff, and it was, and it did this once before, and I just like, pushed the brake in and put it from park to drive back into park, then turned the ignition in and it started up. So I don't know what the deal is. It may be a starter issue. Pretty old car with a lot of miles. It's in great shape. It looks good. Looks good. Runs good. Was good in and out for being an 8-year-old. So yes. And I wanted to start earlier because there's a lot of stuff I wanted to go over, like I said. So let's not waste any more time, and we'll get into it. We've been streaming for about 15 minutes here because I literally ran in the door and hit. Sorry, that's barking in my ear. It's hard for me to talk. So yeah, I ran right in the door. I already had everything set up for me to plus, go live, so it was already set up. So, of course, I already ate my blueberry donut. I can't share that with you. You can listen to me gag on it. I do have my alcohol, so we're going to be getting into that immediately. Some AM drinking. Because live from the Houston, Texas sprawl is Flux Reversal. My second introduction, the real introduction. It is approximately 11:12 a.m. Central Standard Time. We are here with my weekly video gaming news chat and react show where I go over events in the video gaming industry in the past week. I cover articles from various reputable outlets around the intranet. I like to say intranet. I like to say it wrong. Just get used to it. I know it means something different, but I say it like that, so get used. The intranets! All across the intranets! So yeah, and I look for things that, there's a lot of stuff that happens and a lot of stuff I don't talk about, but I look for things that specifically appeal to me as a PC video gamer. And of course I talk about broader things and things that are also related that don't always directly have to do with PC video games, but a lot of industry stuff and stuff that goes on with the companies that I talk about. And as I said, I get all this information from various outlets around the internet. It's always been a hobby of mine. I've always followed the news anyway, so I made a show about it. And today is my 200th stream. 200th. Can I say that? Spitting everywhere. Clean my microphone off. Cover off. Some mouth jizz on it. Well, I said that. Trying to be too risque, but on that topic. Let's just get this part over with. Need I remind you? Keep in mind, Flux Reversal's live stream is for entertainment purposes only. If you are not entertained, if you don't like what you see and or hear, then why the hell is your dumbass still here? This is not entertainment for snowflakes. This stream contains vulgarity, profanities, and possibly offensive content to some. So if you can't take a fucking joke, then don't watch. Seriously. If you're here just to like complain and bitch and report, go fucking, I'd say fuck yourself, but you'd probably enjoy that, and that's not what I want. Cheers. Michelob Chelada. 11:15 a.m. Central Standard Time. Preach. Also, check me out at fluxreversal.com. Just ask your mom. All my links and socials. If you want to play some games with me, I invite you to come play games with me. Hop in my Discord and reach out to me. That's the best way to directly reach out to me, and I most likely will respond. As you can see, we are live streaming now, multicasting to Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Because it's easy and I can, and it makes my life easier. And I've talked about that before. If you'd like to support me, you can just straight up give me your fucking money right here. Fluxreversal.com. Just click on Stephen Colbert and yeah. Or if you want to get something in return for your money, you can buy something cool from my merchandise store. I got stickers, bags, slides, tees, mouse pads, mugs, fucking you name it, dude. I'm going to modify this logo, though. I think fluxreversal.com takes away from the logo or from the art. And so I'm going to redo this particular image. I love the image. I'm just going to make the fluxreversal.com smaller and have it be not any wider than this. If you don't know about me and where I get my art from, I don't steal this art. This is public domain art. You can use this art too if you want. I can't do anything. Not this art, baby. This is my art. Daddy owns this art. Daddy owns this art. So if you want to represent some Flux Reversal, Check out my awesome mouse pad. I still haven't bought it yet. I still need to get one for myself. I don't know why I haven't yet. It's exactly the size of the one I have now. So yeah, and I think it's probably the best deal up here. And I really wanted to buy one to check out the quality and see what kind of surface it actually is. So because gamers are concerned about that type of thing. But here's another square mouse pad. It's 18 by 18 or 18 by 16, and there you go. Get you some slides on them digits on your feetsies. Sticker sheet, hoodie, zip-up hoodie, long sleeve, girly tee, jersey style tee, same tee, different colors, stuff. So yeah, help a brother out, man. Help a brother out. Buy my fucking stuff, dog. Yeah, fluxreversal.com. Fluxreversal.com. Ask your mom. Fluxreversal.com. Ask your mom. Represent. All right. Let's talk about some news. We got NFX in your ears right now. I want to give NFX some props. I always do that. This is Free Jams from NFX. You can find him at NFX Music on YouTube or just nfxmusic.com. And for free music, it's pretty fucking cool music. All right, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We've already been streaming for about 20 minutes and I haven't even started talking about news yet. So let's get into it. Still kind of flabbergasted from my morning's events because I got to immediately fucking jump on that after I do this. Go see if the car, I can manage to get it started. It's not electrical because the radio and everything starts. So I don't know what the fucking deal is. I'll probably start it. Anyways, not going to sweat it. Let me share some news with you. So the ugly, man, this past week, since last Thursday, has been a pretty harsh week for layoffs in the industry. I hadn't seen a week like this since, December, January, coming out of the whole end of quarter layoff thing, the worst that the industry has ever seen historically. And we've been seeing trickles of it still happen through the past months. And here we are in April, 4th month of the year. And we're already into this is the beginning of the second quarter of the year. And we're still doing. Let's talk about Sony. Sony, aka Sega, sells Relic. And will cut 240 jobs across its UK studios. Yep. So this specifically is Sega Europe, it says. These are all articles from different outlets. Sharing some details. Sega sells company of Heroes developer, so yeah. Layoffs hit Sega Europe. Total War developer. Yeah. So I didn't know it was Total War. Legendary strategy studio responsible for Company of Heroes and Age Empires 4 and Total War. They go independent. They break off from Sony, and 240 people lose their job in the process. So that's what started the day after last week's news session. Sony. I got a lot of things to talk about, so I'm not going to really do deep dives into much of any of these things, and I apologize for that. But I feel like as gamers, you should be aware of these things. You should be concerned of where your money's going. You should be concerned because your money supports these companies that do fucking shitty things to people. All right. Nintendo makes cuts to U.S. quality assurance contractors. All right, they're contractors anyways. So I guess it was just a month-to-month basis or something, probably with the contract. So it says a significant number of contractors are being converted to full-time roles, but a lot of them have lost their jobs. Nintendo of America is reorganizing its QA team as Kotaku reports the company is conducting a massive downsizing of the contractor base at its Redmond, Washington headquarters. Who the fuck is this outlet? Yeah, they must know somebody. They must have like an inside scoop at somebody in Nintendo. Usually, this is gamesindustry.biz. This is the most reputable outlet that I go to for news, hands down, bar none. Most of our articles are just fucking facts, no opinions or anything. Sometimes I want people's opinions. So, impacted more than 100 people. Got laid off. It's a lot of people. Smilegate has closed its Barcelona studio. Smilegate, what do they make? South Korean games giant Smilegate has reportedly closed its studio. As our industry is starting to look more and more like a game of Battleship, it is our turn to be hit. Okay, this is a bullshit. This is rhetoric. It's rhetoric. So what happened was, why are all these people losing their fucking jobs, and why have people been losing their jobs since fucking last September? Well, FOMO. That's why. FOMO. Fear of missing out. That's right. See, what happened was this new conglomerate came up on the scene and started buying out smaller labels and companies and IPs. They're called Embracer. Embracer is just fucking on a buying spree. The rest of the industry sees this, okay? The rest of the industry sees it, and they're like, what the fuck does Embracer know that we don't know? Well, we don't want to miss out on whatever it's going to be. So we better do the same thing. So everybody started fucking dumping money into fucking indie labels, questionable endeavors and ideas and stuff, just dumping money. And there's not that much money people in the world. There's more games in the world than there are people, I think, at this point. I'd make a fair assessment. That's not an exaggeration. So many fucking games come out every year. Shit, we will never. So investment money was poured into the industry because people had a fear of missing out. That's what really happened. This motherfucker doesn't know what he's saying. He's just blowing smoke up people's ass. They're not making the money they thought they were, so they're firing people. It's fucking. We're not stupid. I'm not stupid. I don't know about you, but Halo Call of Duty support studio Curtain Affinity is laying off 25 employees. Good. Call of Duty fucking sucks. Oh, got it. I got somebody listening. Yeah. Actually listening. Yeah. It's the truth, man. What else happening? Oh, Gearbox. Gearbox hit with layoffs hours after Embracer's sell announcement. Bam. What? Isn't that weird? So, Embracer didn't want to be the one responsible for the layoffs. And so what happened in this situation, I can tell you. So anybody doesn't know, but Gearbox bought themselves from Embracer last week. Or about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks anyway. So Gearbox makes Borderlands. That's their big IP. So there was a delay. People didn't know about Borderlands, but now there's definitely going to be a Borderlands 4 because blah, blah, blah. They went independent. Anyways, 500 million, something like that. 5 million, 500 million, 500, something, yeah. Anyways, that was the number. And as soon as they go, a week after, this was from 5 days ago. So this is from Friday? Friday? Yeah. These guys. So Gearbox takes a hit for the layoffs. Embracer's like, yeah, man, we were looking bad for laying off all these motherfuckers. Embracer laid off like over 2,000 people. Some shit like that. Gearbox employees have been hit with layoffs after the company's acquisition by Take-Two. Yeah, Take-Two, a.k.a. Gearbox. On March 27th, it was announced that the company will be sold by Embracer to Take-Two Interactive. It's unknown how many people have been impacted. Wow. How fucking scummy. So what happened in that situation, I guarantee, Embracer goes to Gearbox and says, hey, motherfuckers, what y'all want to get fired? And Gearbox says, why y'all keep on doing this? Why don't you how about we just buy our game back from you, you dipshit? Fuck. So they probably, Embracer probably wanted to get rid of like 200 or 300 people or some shit. And Gearbox was like, fuck you. Fuck themselves back. Saves people some jobs. Nintendo confirms testing layoffs. Is this the same? Is the QA contractors? Is this the Q&A contractors? Yeah, same article, different story. Ubisoft is laying off more staff. Ubisoft. Layoffs are hitting the gaming industry hard, with Ubisoft announcing more. Ubisoft continues to release successful games, but layoffs are still happening. Fans are shocked by the news. Despite layoffs, Ubisoft's upcoming game releases remain on track. Okay, so right after the slew of the fucking layoffs that initially hit the industry leading up going into December, they tapered off big time when December rolled in, came around, but all these companies that laid off started reporting profits. All of them. That's right. All corporations do this. This is just not in the gaming industry. What they do is, on paper, it makes them look good. And so all you got to do is just lay off a fucking shitload of people. Bam. You just saved, if they all make, if every person makes $100,000, yeah, if everybody makes $100,000 and we lay off 200 of these people, we just saved ourselves $2 million. Hey, let's report a profit. We just profited for the year because they no longer have to pay those people for the rest of the year. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, it's just fucking corporations. This is on paper. They can say whatever they want. It's like Uber. Uber always reports that they break even and they're not. They never profit. I'm like, that's fucking lies, because you bitches would be out of fucking business if they're the fucking truth. If you really were not making any money, you wouldn't be gone. So somebody somewhere is pocketing cash somehow from this endeavor, whether or not you're actually reporting it on the fucking paper. You fucking cunts. I'm not stupid. Yeah, not even that. Just being swindlers. It's just fucking, they're just pirates. They're crooks. They're just crooks. It's just criminal. Exploitation, all of them. All these big corporations. Certain Affinity cuts 10% of its workforce. CEO cites industry-wide slowdown in funding and reluctance of third-party investors. Yeah. Industry slow. You guys are so fucking stupid. You don't have to be a smart person to run a big international financial conglomerate as Embracer, as we have seen. Because they obviously didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They were just throwing money. Here, want some money? Here, you want some money? Here, you want some money? Oh, you make a game? Oh, here's some money. Oh, you got a game idea? Here's some money. It's just fucking just idiots. And a lot of people are unemployed and losing out because of these decisions of some fucking idiots that think they know what they're doing. If you really knew what you're doing, you wouldn't have to lay off anybody. If you really knew what you're doing, if the majority of your endeavors weren't gambles, because that's what you guys do. You're gambling. You're not like these independent endeavors like Valheim. Valheim isn't in debt. They'll never be in debt. Rust isn't in debt. Face Punch will never be in debt. These small studios, these independent studios, they'll never be in debt. These guys with these successful products, they'll never be in debt. Because what they're doing right is they kept doing what they were doing right from the begin with. They didn't try to change. They we're successful. Yeah, the game has technically evolved in certain ways, but it's still the same fucking game with the same core mechanic. I'm talking about Rust. And they make money by selling skins, by selling bling. Not pay to win shit, just bling. And we love our Rust skins. Ooh. We love our Rust skins. So if you want to be a successful company, why don't you take a page from Face Punch's playbook. That was hard to say. That's right. Need more fucking skins, man. Fuck. This beer is good. Yo, dude. We may have to push my car down the street to my house. I think I have to get a tow truck. It's like stuck at the corner. It won't start. It wouldn't start earlier either. Anyways, He's like, bro. Bro. What else? What else were we talking about? Yeah, so let's talk about. I got a lot of shit to talk about. Lots of stuff to talk about. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna really push that bitch. It's a fucking automatic. Okay, let's talk about some other stuff going on. Some other random news stuff. If that butch was a stick and a standard, I'd push it in neutral and push start it because I think it's the start. All right, new Intel Battle Mage GPUs leaked. So anybody that doesn't know that Intel has come out onto the market with their Arc GPUs about 2 or 3 years ago. First iteration was crap. Second, they introduced some pretty fancy technology that was appealed to content creators and stuff like that because of the codec that it allows. I think it's the AV1 codec. I think that was the big deal. If you don't know about codecs, like right now, I'm using the same codec twice to be able to do a multi-stream. I have to have a codec to send a signal. I think that's how it works. I don't know everything about streaming, dude. I'm just like pushing buttons here and following guides. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so yeah. So leaked Intel Battle Mage GPUs. That's a cool name for a graphics card. Battle Mage GPUs promise new XE cores and improved performance for gamers and productivity tasks. The leaked Battle Mages have a basic clock speed of 1.8 gigahertz and 12 gigabyte video memory and 8 megabytes of L2 cache. That's right, they're small graphics cards. I think they're trying to appeal to like lower end users. I think that's the deal. Yeah, the name is badass. They know that the market's already cornered by a couple of big names, so I don't think they're trying to actually capture the same market as NVIDIA and AMD. While the benchmarks for the new Battle Mage GPUs are slightly below the Alchemist models, which is also a cool name, retail versions could still... I mean, the names themselves tell you who they're targeting. So, yeah. I found this an interesting article. I'm not going to get into it. SWAT team spot robot shot multiple times during standoffs. So I did read the article going into it. They send these little things in. They have a couple different robots, and they said this is an older basic one. They send in, and it can get knocked down and turned over, and it'll stand back up. But so they sent it into a situation with a guy who was armed and bunkered up, and he meleeed the robot basically a couple times, like knocked it down, turned it over, and the dog kept coming back. Just followed with cameras, and he finally fucking shot it, put it out of commission. The video went down. So it was an interesting article. Underdog League of Legends esports scene rocked by massive match-fixing allegations impacting 2/3 of players. The stench of this will never leave. All 8 teams and 65% of players in the VCS are under investigation. Fucking wow. Wow. And just because they got caught doesn't mean it hasn't already happened or that it's currently going on elsewhere. Because like the CSGO League many years ago, man, probably about 10 years ago, yeah, it was the same thing. Match fixing and shit. Stuff like that. Famous people. People that are still famous. It's absolutely not out of the ordinary. Fuck no, it's absolutely not out of the ordinary. Twitch once again updates community guidelines prohibiting sexualized content, chasing green screen meta. Whatever that fucking means. Right. Most of your money, Twitch, comes from little boys looking at grown women's tits and ass. These are whores. These are women selling sex. Twitch knows that. And it's always violated Twitch's terms of service and usage agreement. It always has. But as long as these motherfuckers are bringing in money to Twitch, They don't care. These are literally the equivalent of Pornhub. I mean, there's very little left to the imagination. Chicks wear green pants and green screen it? For what effect? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand to what effect. What's the point? If you wear green pants and green screen it, it just looks like, you know, there's nothing there. That's fucking stupid. Twitch always makes stupid changes and stupid rules for fucking stupid reasons. Yes. Hey, let's go look right now. Let's go look right now. Let's go look right now. Here we go. Perfect example. Perfect. Look at that. What is she selling? What is being sold here? Literally. You can see her fucking tits falling out of this loose shirt and her fucking nipples poking through. Do you really go out in public dressed like this? What are you selling? You see? And how is someone who's a legit content creator or trying to do a show like mine supposed to compete with fucking whores on the same fucking network? That's like me trying to go down to the fucking local titty bar where chicks are rubbing their asses up and down on fucking poles and hosting my show there and hoping to get follows from the people there in the crowd. Those people don't care what the fuck I'm talking about. They're looking at TNA. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing. Yeah, fuck Twitch and its goddamn rules. Literally. Literally. They've never made sense. They're contradictory. They're fucking hypocrites. You know? I'm not going to get into it, man. I can go on randy about terms of service and end users agreements and I'm not going to go on. Well, here we go. It's official. Anime and manga strong arm their way into the Oxford Dictionary as isekai and mangaka become official English words. And I don't know what either of those fucking words mean. And I'm an anime fan. I'm a huge anime fan. And I don't know what those mean. I don't even fucking care what they mean. I don't want to know what they mean. If I don't know already, if me as an anime fan, you know how much an anime fan I am? Do you really want to know? I named my kid after an anime character. It's not a common name. Okay? Yeah, tell her that's right. I named my kid after an anime character. I named my daughter after a comic book character. More of a kind of a common name, but not a household American name at all. It's an oddball name. If you hear me say my daughter's complete full name, it sounds like I'm speaking a different language. And literally, yeah. Yeah, if I say my son's whole name, people are like, what? Yeah. I apologize to him. I mean, I'm sorry I cursed you, dog. I was fucked up back then. I was, dude. I was strung out, homie. I named my kid when I was strung out. No, my first kid. Not him. My daughter's my first kid. I was definitely strung out when I named her. Not proud of it. Not proud of it. Not proud of it. That's why you don't give a guy on drugs a fucking birth certificate and say, here, write your child's name. Literally, dude, I could have put like, they allow like Greek symbols and stuff. I could have like named my kid Alpha Omega. Like put the Greek symbols for Alpha and Omega. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm all like, I got to do the right thing here. I could put like big dick motherfucker on there or some shit, you know. Can you even like first day of school? This big dick motherfucker. Since his birth certificate says. Oh, Believe it or not, the first ever Naruto-themed restaurant collaboration arrives this week. Man, listen, that's fine that they got Naruto art, but the staff better be fucking running around with their goddamn arms dangling behind them. Like Naruto characters. After 21 years, the iconic Halo parody Red vs. Blue ends with one last movie alongside the death of Rooster Teeth. That's right, Rooster Teeth's success was based upon the iconic parody videos of Red vs. Blue. Their creators went on to make Rooster Teeth. And I guess they're not funny no more. I don't know. I was never really into it at all. I'm not a Halo player. I mean, there's a decline in Halo. I know that. I mean, the fact that it went free to play back whenever, it has a lot of pay-to-win shit, just tells you no. So, yeah, Halo's struggling. If you played the game, I guess they were. We're talking about that shit goes back like 20 years or some shit. Yeah. It goes back like 20 years or some shit. Oregon's right to repair law first in U.S. to ban parts pairing. Oh, yeah. For your time. Yeah, Oregon's right to repair law first in the U.S. to ban parts pairing. This is good. This is good. This helps allow you to get your shit fixed that you own at your discretion. It's like, when my car was broke last year, I didn't go buy brand new. I mean, I would have got some used parts if I could, but yeah, the things I had to replace, I was like, I better go replacements. But they're aftermarket, third-party stuff, not name brand. And it works just fine. It works just fine. So, yeah. So this law affects big companies like Apple specifically. Apple are pieces of shit. You're talking about a company that deliberately made a custom fucking plug for their fucking devices, so you have to have one, and then they charge you $50 for a goddamn cable that everyone gives away for free because you can find them in the fucking trash. I got drawers full of these fucking cables. You know what I'm saying? So the law, especially the EU, laws in the EU are all over fucking Apple. Fuck Apple. Fuck Apple. Apple calls itself, let me tell you, Apple calls itself an American company, but the majority of the people that actually do the work for Apple are in fucking labor factories in China. Probably 8% of actual, probably 8% of the actual people that do anything for Apple are actual real employees in the United States that can call themselves Apple employees compared to the ones actually fucking doing the work. Yeah, man, it's fucking disgusting. See, I'm old enough to remember. I'm old enough to remember riots in China at the Apple factories. These people are indentured employees. They live in the factories and they work in the factories. Have you guys? We all seen the modern movie Ready Player One, and where people were, if they were in debt, they had to go work in the little gaming mine things. Yeah, literally locked in. These people are literally locked into factories. They may have like extended housing surrounding some of them. The conditions in each one of them are different. Each one of them are different. And so, yeah, this is literally how their economy works over there because it's legal and it's allowed. Indentured servitude, yo. Indentured servitude. I bet you they all got iPhones too. Yeah, it is slavery. So this right to repair thing means you can use third-party parts on your Apple computer specifically. This isn't a problem for PCs and computers, but companies that were trying to lock down their products, I think Samsung was one, and Apple. I don't believe like other companies did that, because if that were a thing, your local mom and pop repair shops wouldn't exist. And your local mom and pop repair shops do exist because there are people going to get their shit fixed using third-party stuff. Don't buy a cheap GPU in 2024. That's right, baby. 8 gigabytes is out, y'all. 8 gigabytes is out on your GPU. I'm talking about just the RAM on your GPU. I'm not talking about in your PC. 8 gigabytes is out, homie. And they're expensive, man. Don't go spend $500 on an 8 gigabyte blah, blah, this or that. It ain't worth it. Not for modern games. Disney's $1.5 million gamble is Fortnite meets Disney World. And it could be gaming's next big thing. Now, that's a bad description if anybody doesn't really know what this is. And it could be gaming's big thing. So let's talk about a few things here. Let's first talk about why Disney is doing this. Disney is basically partnering with Epic, the people who own the Epic Store, and they own Fortnite, for lots of reasons. First of all, Epic is struggling themselves. They've reported we're struggling, which I think is bullshit again, because then I explain why. Because you bitches wouldn't be doing what you're doing as long as you've been doing it and still doing it if someone somewhere wasn't pocketing cash. So I ain't buying it. Don't blow that smoke up my fucking ass. But reportedly, publicly, we're struggling financially, whatever. Disney, back when Walt Disney was alive, he could look in the future. He recognized a problem, and so Disney actually hired lobbyists to have a delay on laws dictating the copyrights of created works. Usually it's like 50 years and then it becomes public domain. And so Walt Disney could see the future. They're like, they're Mickey Mouse, they're everything, they're Cinderella. They owned these products. They owned these IPs. And so they were so old that they were running out. And if anybody's been following what's going on, yeah, Mickey Mouse is public domain now. That's right. You can go make porn videos with Mickey Mouse, just like Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is public domain. That's why you have a Winnie the Pooh horror game, because anybody can use these likenesses and do whatever the fuck they want with them now. It's like me and the art that I use. All the art I use is public domain art. I went and looked for art that someone else made that was really good. But I know there's a lot of good shit out there that's really, really old that no one even knows what it is anymore. And that's what I went and looked for. And I got it and I use it. You could use it too. There's nothing stopping you. But I'll be like, well, I was using it first. First one to use it in a long time. Shit. So both companies are slightly struggling. It's also the reason why Disney went out and bought Marvel, and it's the reason why they bought Lucasfilms. That's why they bought these IPs also, so they could have something that they can make money off. And they are fucking these franchises up, fucking them up in the name of profit. They're just making shit up. They're just fucking, let's do fucking fairies flight out of Boba Fett's ass and shit. We'll make a fucking whole mini movie about it. Fucking just stupid shit. John Fairview's fucking shit up. John Fairview needs to go back to being happy in Iron Man and just fucking be happy being fucking happy and just leave the fucking shit alone. I mean, it's not any lie that I enjoy the novelty of some of these things. I enjoyed the Clone Wars series that was on Disney. It was great. I enjoyed that. I thought it was well done. I think it tied a lot of things in, but it also opened avenues for other new stories to be created. And you can't just go back and erase fucking the past. Fuck, man. And that's what they're trying to do. I'm like, fuck you, Disney. And then they'll go and fuck up my Magneto. Magneto is hands down always been my favorite Marvel Universe fucking character. And they went and fucked him up. They didn't fuck anybody else up. They gave him a goddamn different costume. Why? Why just him? Why only him? Why? You fucking idiots. Goddamn. Hey, he's got a big goddamn M on his chest now. No other fucking mutant got a fucking emblem on their goddamn fucking chest like Superman and shit. But you bitches going for the fucking goddamn M on Magneto's chest? Fucking jump off a goddamn cliff, you fucking single-cell organisms. Fuck. Fucking shit up. Fucking shit up. Well, I don't know. What are we going to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. Here, stick your finger in my ass and let's think about it, okay? Fucking idiots. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's fucking Magneto. He need a goddamn M. Fucking. Woo! Hey, man, with that fight scene against him and Jean Grey, ooh, he was holding his own. If anybody don't know anything, Jean Grey is the absolutely most powerful mutant next to her child. When you're a mutant and your mutant name is X-Man, what's his name? He's X-Man. Like the X-Man? No, his name is just X-Man. Nathan Dayspring Summers, a.k.a. Cyclops and Jean Grey's son, is the X-Man. That's literally his fucking name. The X-Man. There used to be a comic about him. It was called X-Man. It's about X-Man. It's got Madeline Pryor in it and shit. Yeah. X-Man. And he don't go around with a big X on his chest. He does. He got belt buckles in his emblem because they're X-Men. They got X's everywhere. So if you're going to put a fucking emblem on Magneto's fucking chest, put a goddamn X on it, bitches. AT&T customers, past and present, impacted by huge data leak. Oh, my God, my service provider's been hacked. They're going to use my information and give me money, I guess, because they sure can't take shit that ain't there like I give a fuck. Gamer builds incredible custom FPS controller. Oh, did you see this? A prototype for FPS-centric controller is circulating online, showcasing a potential breakthrough in gamepad design. Oh, my God. This shit is dope, man. He's trying to incorporate the precision of a mouse with the movement of a controller. So WASD is just like forward, backwards, left and right. And you have to like hit two keys at the same time if you want to go in like in a diagonal direction, not just forward, backwards, or left or right. And that's where like the control pad for a gamepad is superior in that way. You can have way better movement and you can change the direction that you want to go a lot faster with a gamepad compared to using WASD. So in that respect, it's better. Now, when it comes to aiming, the mouse by none is hands down a superior to fucking whatever's on that fucking controller. Controllers have to have software to be able to aim. And it's the software in these controllers that is highly exploited, and it's the reason why I don't like cross-platform games. It's the reason why I don't play, even get with games that are offer controller support. I don't, it's because people that play games on PCs with controllers do it deliberately to exploit it, and they know they're exploiting it. They exploit the aim assist, and they can do it and get away with it, and it's because it literally is an aimbot. A controller would not work without the aiming software, the aimbot. It's an aimbot. It's a straight up aimbot. It already exists in the software. It would not be a product if software were not in it. The product would not exist without the software. You get that through your fucking head. Controllers have to have aimbots for them to function. I call it an aimbot so you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the software that helps you aim. And you can modify that software to be highly precise. And lots of guys, lots of gamers that play on PC, you always see it, and you see them. You see them. You see them in the forums. Like anytime so whenever time you see a new game come out, you'll see two types of questions, and you know these are the shady fucks. Here's the first question. The question is, oh, are you going to have region-based pricing? Meaning they want to be able to go buy your game cheaper in another country because the same price in another company is actually cheaper than it is here because of currency differences, which Steam has recently fixed. They fixed that last year. You can't do that anymore. But people always ask that because they just wanted to go get the game for free or buy multiple copies of it. All right? Oh, you guys doing regional pricing? And that's because you're fucking a bitch-ass piece of shit looking to buy, because you're a hacker with wanting multiple copies so you can burn through keys, or you want to buy a bunch of shit so you can sell it somewhere else for way more. Yeah, we're not stupid. And then there's the other people. Hey, does that have controller support? Is your new game going to have controller support? Oh, man, I'm a big controller user, man. I can only use controller, man. I hate keyboard. Yeah, it's because you exploit the fucking aim assist, you cunt. Plain and simple. Keyboard, mouse. Mouse is superior for sure. So the picture of this dude's device is fucking pretty cool. I did read this article. His finger triggers right here. So, okay, these fingers right here, this is your left and right click for your mouse. And this is your mouse wheel. He's got triggers on the bottom of it, too, like a mouse pad do. So this is left and right click. This is the mouse wheel, your scroll wheel. It's a pretty dope device, man. It's pretty fucking cool. I mean, I see this shit all the time, but I've never talked about it. But that one caught my eye. Exclusive Virtual Boy Pro revealed. All the details of Nintendo's wildest system yet. So, yeah. There you go, buddy. Just put your fucking Game Boy on a fucking headset. We're going to charge you $800 and, no. Yeah, buddy. They're trying to, it's the same technology that's in the Apple Vision Pro. Anyways, Sony, so this is why I like Sony. Yeah. Hey, no, bro. So Sony, they last year they came out with some devices for people, special needs people, controller devices, and these are some input devices that people with different types of disabilities could use. Meaning people specifically targeting people that may be missing digits or limbs, but to help these people be able to interact with video games. They made some custom controllers for these people to be able to use. And so here we are, we see Sony again with this. Sony wants to use the PS5 controller to output Braille. A recently published Sony patent reveals development on a controller integration that would output Braille, increasing accessibility for players. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool, man. While the Braille system offers potential for improved gaming experiences, it's important to note that not all Sony patents come to fruition. Yeah. But yeah, I don't hear about anybody else doing this. Sony's always doing shit like this. Discord reportedly rolling out ads soon. Fuck you, Discord. I hate Discord. I've always hated Discord. I only use Discord because all the other fucking idiots use Discord. U.S. government blocks age estimation technology that would have analyzed faces. U.S. government blocks age estimation technology that would have analyzed faces. No, don't get me started. Don't get me started. And I remember this. And I saw this, and it caught my eye. People won't remember your job title, your salary, or how hard you worked. They will remember the time you fell off the cliff during a boss fight. All right, so let's go. Where are we at now? About an hour and 4 minutes. I did start like 20 minutes late because I had to walk from the corner while I ate my donut. What else? Do I want to talk about industry stuff? There's so much industry shit to fucking talk about, man. So much shit. Oh. Judge rules in PlayStation's favor in $500 million patent infringement lawsuit. Yep. So a company who made the third-party controller device stuff, some of the devices that was used for the hacking aim assist, specifically the companies that made the devices to hack your controllers. They're like these little black boxes, and you'd plug into it and it from one side, and then that would plug into your PC from the other, and it's like a little device. It was one way to do it. And so that's what PlayStation did. They went after these guys that make these third-party devices. So PlayStation, they're like, yeah, no more third-party integrated devices at all. Sony products only on PlayStations. So this company is tried to sue Sony for that reason, and they lost. A company that makes hacking devices lost. Good. Misfits Gaming launches game studio. Misfits Interactive, another new studio. So we've been seeing a lot of new studios pop up this last year, and the wave of all these other shit going down. I guess all these motherfuckers who are out of work are forming together to do their own things, and that's good. I think Misfits has some big names in it. People who've worked for Microsoft, Mojang, and Sega. Misfits Gaming aims to forge new relationships between creators, gamers, and developers. Fucking just a big fucking hand job and shaft work and a little ball tickling there. It's just rhetoric. It's just rhetoric. They all say that. I guess you have to say something when you make a public statement. I guess you have to say something. So, you know. But yeah, so it's got some big names in it. We'll see what Misfits does. Take-Two to acquire Gearbox from Embracer for $460 million. So yeah, this is what I was talking about in that other story about the layoffs. Of course, we know that because of this acquisition of Take-Two acquiring Gearbox from Embracer, a lot of people lost their jobs. So we talked about this earlier. We're not going to spend too much time on it. Embracer Group finally sells Gearbox software but keeps Gearbox publishing. What? They didn't sell all of Gearbox, just part of Gearbox. Okay. Yeah, so I guess the guys that are making Borderlands 4 still have to get it published through the Embracer's version of Gearbox. So there's two different Gearboxes. There's Gearbox Software and Gearbox Publishing. How fucking confusing is that, folks? What a fucking... They're owned by two different companies. They have nothing to do with each other. Embracer CEO, Embracer again. Here we are again. Embracer CEO says it's way too early for the company to start talking about acquiring new. Yeah, you just fucking sold a company. Who asked them this shit? Well, it was probably a good question, knowing these fucks would probably say something stupid because of their track record of stupidity so far. Sega CWA agree on first major U.S. game dev union contract. Hey. Unionized staffers will receive new benefits such as increased base pay, layoff protections, and crediting commitment. I guess getting credits in their production of stuff being created. Here is Mr. Jeffy Rousseau with Gamers Industry Biz. Jeff is all about the facts. His articles are always short and sweet, as you can see. Workers at Sega of America have just shown what is possible by standing together to demand the respect their hard work is earned. Fuck yeah. I helped make that game. Put my name in the goddamn fucking credits. Flux Reversal. Janitor in floor 3. That's right, bitch! I cleaned your goddamn toilets! I took your trash out! Building 4. Third level. Janitor, Flux Reversal. Thank you. This movie wouldn't be possible without you. Yeah, replace urinal cakes. Thank you. We appreciate the scent. Don't need restaurants around 3 genres. Didn't even read that right. Don't nod. Restructures around 3 genres. Yeah, I read this earlier. So the company just restructures. I don't know why they made a public statement about it. Nobody lost their job or anything. They're just saying we're going to focus on 3 specific genres. That's all they were saying. Thunderful selling head up for $500,000. So that's not very much. actually. It's not very much money. But I did not commit what Thunderful and Head Up did, because I did read the article. Yeah, Head Up. What games? Mobile. I think there are mobile games, man. I think the price indicates it's probably like a mobile platform game. I think that's what it was. Don't get me wrong. Here we go. Here we go. Man, my new favorite game. I just haven't been able to play as much as I want. Helldivers 2 tops US UK revenue chart for February, baby. Whoa, 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 whoa. Straight from Newzoo charts. That's right. Sony's PC and PS5 co-op shooter posts the 12th highest monthly active user total in its debut month. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. And Newzoo, if you don't know who Newzoo is, I've been following Newzoo a long time ago. I mean, for a long time. There's actually a link to a Newzoo graph in my Steam profile. I've always, earlier on, when I was always looking about specific facts about the industry, because I got in a lot of forum wars and troll wars on Steam forums and Reddit and stuff. And I know I like to be armed with facts, and so Newzoo is the best place to go to for industry facts about the PC gaming industry, hands down. They cover the fucking globe, except for China. They say that the entire universe except for China. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Helldivers 2. You're an idiot! Baldur's Gate 3 boss says of studios firing technical artists, and anyway, we're hiring them to come work for us. And so is Facepunch. Facepunch Studios. All these motherfuckers that lost their jobs, it's like all these indie studios are like, ooh, we get our pick of the fucking litter. We get to pick the good ones before they go work somewhere else. So yeah. Facepunch just had a fucking hiring spree. They hired a shitload of people. Facepunch is still hiring. And here we get Larian Studios. Can you say it straight? Boy, talk straight. Yeah. Called you bitches fucking idiots for getting rid of good talent. Yellow Brick opts for self-publishing, parts ways with private division. I don't know who these guys are. Or what they do. Oh, veterans. Oh. Yellow Brick was founded by veterans of Ubisoft and BioWare in November 2020. Okay, so some dudes that been around. EA flop. Okay. I mean, you might as well put that word after EA anyways. Because there isn't an EA game that has not been released in the past 20 years that wasn't a flop. Literally everything that Electronic Arts releases is broke upon release. Everything. Everything. I've been playing Battlefield games for a long time. They're always fucked up. The recent, what's the soccer game they just came out with? EA Sport, blah blah blah, FIFA something. It was fucked up. It looked like some hacker got in and fucking replaced all the players' heads with some joke heads or something. They had to go and like fix everybody's fucking heads in the game because they look stupid. Yeah, FIFA. Everything's always fucking broke. Electronic Arts. So the only way they're able to keep making flops is because there's a globe full of fucking idiots and more being born every day that keeps giving EA money because they fucking forget what EA did yesterday. They can't remember what happened yesterday. They can't remember they just got fucked over by them yesterday, so let's try it again today. Yeah, ever. CD Projekt Red says microtransactions have no place in single-player games. Amen. Ori boss on why the studio's new action RPG isn't $70. He says, and I quote, "We're not hiring hundreds of people just to create an illusion for shareholders that we're growing." Woo! Preach it. Creating an illusion for shareholders that we're growing. Wow. That's some deep shit. Modulate. Reducing toxicity in online games is a positive for profit. Okay. I think this is a paid article. And I don't really read paid articles, but just let you guys know that there's AI out there looking to make your online experiences even worse. Toxicity is in the eye of the beholder. I believe it's a form of control. Things considered toxic. You can't mute people. Just because you don't like what they're saying doesn't mean everybody else doesn't like what they're saying. All right? I talk the way I do on purpose, and it's a deliberate challenge of what our society and cultures deems as inappropriate language. But you know what, you motherfucking goddamn cunts? George Carlin and Robin Williams gave you permission to talk like this, you pieces of fucking shit. So get over your fucking selves. You're Karens. Yes, that makes you a Karen. When you think it's your right to impose your opinion upon someone else, and then that someone else has to do what your opinion is, that's what Karens think. That makes you a Karen. That's what a Karen is. Moment of silence. Sinking in? That's what a Karen is. Now, there's a lot of things that a lot of people say that I don't like. I just don't listen to them. I just don't listen to them. I don't go to where they're at. I don't go to their social medias. I just don't tune into it. It's on my profile at Steam. Go to my Steam profile. I have many quotes. Everything on my Steam profile are my quotes. I said all that. I'm quoting myself, literally. All those quotes are from me. I've said all those things. The philosopher, Flux Reversal. You have to let people talk, whether you like what they say or not, because it's a double-edged sword. Because you can't silence someone else unless you silence yourself also. It's a double-edged sword. It's never a one-way street. It can't be a one-way street. And you can't think it's a one-way street. Also, you got to let the idiots vent. Because if we don't let the idiots vent and rage, we don't know who the idiots are. You see what I'm saying? Let the idiots talk. That way we can oh, really? Oh, okay. Fucking idiot. Ding, ding, ding. Here's your idiot badge. Here's your sign. Yeah, smoke them out. Yeah, smoke them out. Here's your sign, like that old comedian from the 90s. Here's your sign, stupid. Dragon's Dogma 2 sells 2.5 million units. News and brief. The game just simply don't appeal to me. Simply don't appeal to me. Capcom's Fantasy RPG reaches sales figures in over a week after its launch. It's a single-player story. It don't appeal to me. But it's news. You gotta know. Embracer CEO says restructuring is over. No other studios for sale. But, what about potential layoffs? And he specifically said, he looks like a douche. The dude looks like a douche. This is the guy that runs Embracer. I mean, he looks like a douche. And there's some people saying that Embracer really isn't a bad company. Yeah. Look at this guy. This is the guy that shoved your head in the toilet bowl at school. And if he was for sure a gaming nerd, yeah, he looks like a douche. He looks like a douche. But he went on to say, more layoffs are not out of the question as we continually pursue greatness or some shit. Ranch Simulator sells 1 million units. That's right, Ranch Simulator, Farming Simulator, PC Building Simulator, Car Engine Simulator, Power Wash Simulator, Fucking Your Mom Simulator. Riot Games and Moonton Games settle IP legal battle. I had no idea anything about this was going on. If it was that big of a deal, I would have heard about it because I follow the news. After allegations of copyright infringement that began in 2017. Ooh. League of Legends maker withdraws its lawsuit. I guess the way characters look, man, it's easy because it's art. and it's someone somewhere in another game could possibly look like it too. You know, and I think probably they withdrew because of the success of Pow World. Here's Pow World. Here's Pow World running around, man, doing their thing, and fucking Pokemon can't do shit for whatever reason. Can't do shit. So yeah, withdraw your lawsuit. You're wasting money. Newzoo. Okay, this is an article from someone else that uses Newzoo services. So they discovered, yeah, so Newzoo has a lot of paid services. You just can't go to Newzoo and get the information for free. A lot of their stuff is their good, juicy information. You have to have, it's paid access. Yeah, they could have actually done something. We wouldn't have heard about it. Yeah, so PC games revenue up 3.9% in 2023. Not that much. Not even really newsworthy, but Atari acquires Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 publishing rights. Oh no. Just 66 titles saw Yeah, nice PC master race. Just 66 titles saw 80% of playtime in 2023. Most older games like Fortnite. Okay. So yeah, and I already know this. Okay, let's go to my Steam profile right now. Click on this link in the Steam profile. This is a list at Newzoo. It's a free list. It's updated once a month. And it lists, right here it tells you what it lists. Most popular PC games by monthly active users. This is how many people are actually actively playing the fucking games. Not who owned the games, not how many copies were sold. How many people are actually in-game playing the games every month on PC around the world except China. This is that list. It's a free list to access, and it's updated every month. And a lot of the games on there are very rarely do new games make it on here. Yeah, it even says that. It says except China. So Fortnite. Fortnite's always number 1 or 2. These 3 games, Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, these games are always 1, 2, and 3. I've been looking at this list for a very, very long time. I'm talking about several years at least, okay? Minecraft has always been number 1 on this list. So, well, Roblox is unique in that Roblox, people in Roblox can monetize their creations they make in Roblox. So a lot of people play Roblox. They found a niche to make money. It's a hustle for them. People are buying their products and their skins that they make in Roblox. Roblox makes it easy for people to do stuff like that. So Roblox might as well, is, the whole is a Bitcoin. Yeah, it's a like a Bitcoin game. You can, lots of cryptocurrency goes on in it and shit and stuff like that. And it was one of the games trying to tap into the potential of the whole, yeah. But uses real fucking money. People are making real money out of it. That's why it's so popular. Because people are making money off it. Those people playing it, a lot of people playing it are making money off of it. They're making money off the other people who are playing it. So yeah. These games are always top 3. Very rarely do you see new games on this list. CSGO is always on this list. Here it is, number 4. League of Legends is always on this list. Here it is at number 5. The Sims has been on here a lot lately since it's become free to play. The Sims, it's owned by EA. It's a very old game. It became free to play, and since then it has been on this list nonstop. There's whatever current version of Call of Duty is on this list. Whatever modern version of Call of Duty is active is on this list. Valorant has always been on this list. GTA 5 is on this list, made popular by the role player servers. Rocket League is always on this list. Overwatch is always on this list. Apex Legends has been here since Incarnation. Rainbow Six has always been here. Power World is new. It's now here. It's been here since January because it blew everybody out in the world away. Helldivers number 16. That's pretty good. Genshin Impact is always on this list. Genshin Impact is the only MMORPG on the list. Nobody plays MMORPGs. Nobody likes MMORPGs. MMORPGs are niche games. World of Warcraft, New World, never. You'll never see them on this list. Worldcraft sometimes occasionally creeps up and it'll be down here. Diablo 4 is here because of its recent updates. Battlefield 2042 made the list and it's been holding strong on the list ever since they fixed their fucking game 2 years after its release. So when we see titles, articles like this, it says just 66 titles saw 80% of all-time play in 2023. We look at this list that I just showed you. This is why, because these games are always here. These games see the majority. This is also the list I reference people to let them know that most PC gamers play FPS PvP games. This list proves that. Fortnite, FPS PvP game. Roblox does have mini games with PvP as well as Minecraft, so I'm not really going to count those, but they do contain mini games with PvP. Counter-Strike PvP, League of Legends PvP. No PvP here. PvP, 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 PvP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 11 and a half or 12. So over half of the most populated PC games in the world, more than half, that means more than half of the people populating the top 20 games in the world are playing PvP FPS games. Or not FPS games, but PvP games. Not all of them are FPS. Rocket League's third person. League of Legends is a top-down clicker. So, yeah. And that's why my stream profile, under that link, it literally says, PC gamers prefer PvP games. Facts. And that's true. You go to the list and look at the fucking facts yourself. And I've used that list so many times in forum discussions. And normally I end up arguing with people about MMORPGs because they want to give me a link that say, look, man, New World has got 2 million players right now. No, you fucking idiot. First of all, we can go to look at Steam charts because New World is only a Steam charts game. New World's never even had 1 million active players ever. Yeah. New World has, its first month had 900,000 players. It may have sold 2 million copies to a bunch of fucking suckers, including me. But yeah, it's a niche genre. It's a niche genre. And there's so many games coming out these days. Look at this past year. 2024 has been, I mean, they don't all suck. I mean, depends on what you want to do, but there's so many great games out there, and there's so many great experiences out there for people to take. And so maybe the experience you're looking to have in an MMORPG could easily be achieved in like a cool single-player game, because there are some way cool single-player games. I tried single-player games. I've tried. There's always cool-looking ones coming out that I'm adding to my wish list that I never end up getting, because inevitably I know I'm not going to play a single-player game. I've tried. I'm just like, I get in there, I'm thinking, I'm going to be playing this game all by myself. I'm going to be in this world all alone, me and a bunch of fucking NPCs. And it just feels so goddamn lonely. But I'm going to take a break. We've been streaming for an hour and a half now, and I've covered layoffs. We've covered some other breaking casual news, and we talked about some more hard-hitting numbers and industry stuff. And and I'm going to go on break after that, and I'll come back and we'll talk about specifically some games. I got about an hour's more worth of talking to do, and if I can squeeze in, we'll talk about some media stuff. Hasn't been as much media stuff as lately, but yeah, I got a lot of gaming shit to go over and talk about. A lot of stuff. This has been a real busy week, news-wise, for the PC video gaming industry. So, yeah, turn this music up in your ear for about a minute. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, she knows she thinks I'm clever. I don't think I do it good, no, I think I do it great. They would do it if they could, they can't do it so they hate. Everybody wanna look, but nobody wanna play. Stealing eyes like a crook while I put it on display. I don't do it by the book, no, I do my own thing. That's why every single hook got them singing like me. And I ain't in any rush, cause I'm finally getting paid. Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made, yeah. Top, sipping shots of Patron. I will never stop till the road is my home. I'm about to pop, everybody's gonna know. When the beat drops, they be L&B ho. Girls in crop tops, drop tops at a shows. Mini skirts rock, got us all like whoa. All the pretty ladies lined up front row. Driving me crazy, I just wanna take them home. Got it on lock, yeah, you could call me pro. Parties on the blocks, make sure the girls know. Now it's getting hot up in here, oh no. Think Nelly had it right, better take off all your clothes. Future's looking bright, now I'm finally in the zone. 3 years of my life, I committed to the growth. Soldier boy, tell them #1 ringtone. I'm the reason people texting, cause they're blowing up your phone. I don't think I do it good, no, I think I do it great. They would do it if they could, they can't do it so they hate. Everybody wanna look, but nobody wanna play. Stealing eyes like a crook while I put it on display. I don't do it by the book, no, I do my own thing. That's why every single hook got them singing like me. And I ain't in any rush, cause I'm finally getting paid. Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made, yeah. Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made, yeah. Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack. Fast, fatal, heart impact. Past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and packs. I back up my actions. Fact, don't ask, grab reactions. Jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused. Call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose. Pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now. Y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember, you're discreet out. Get ready for defeat now. I'm gonna make you bleed out. Listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change. Don't remember yesterday. If you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave. Cause your life is yours to save. Ain't nobody gonna change. Everybody stays the same. So be different, make a name, huh? I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. March until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. ridiculous and limitless, while others out there spitting shit got hits up on the charts and shit. I see why other artists quit, cause people don't reward good shit. They love to hate but hate to live. Society, you swing and miss. And honestly, I get it. Promise me you won't regret it. Wasting energy, forget it. Don't look back, go on and get it. Bite the bullet just a bit. Bite your tongue and don't say shit. Make your actions hard to miss. Be a legend, not a myth. Yeah. It's obnoxious that I'm conscious. Rapping honest as promise. Try to harness. As an artist, stay modest. It's a long quest. I will not quit till 10,000 people going off when I drop this. I gotta make it now. Swear to God I'm breaking out. Swear to God I'll take a bow. Stand the stage with the crowd, cause I got it figured out. I'm just honest and I'm loud. Saying modest but I'm proud. No, I never had a doubt.
Just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier,
I'm here. My old lady cat decided to show up and start barking at me. Get her some pudding.
I'm marching till it's over.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want.
Okay.
Give me all the scars, I'm a
Everybody's
human
appeased.
being. Cover them with
Once one cat
tattoos
starts
so you
barking, the
can
others start
see.
coming around
Knew
barking.
it from the start, you had problems with me, and
Can't
the
just like sneak a treat to one. You gotta feed them all. Okay. Okay. All right. I think I was muted. Yeah, the rust box skin. I don't know if I said it or if I was muted, but yeah, they made a wood one too, and they both were cute. I liked them both. I think I had excellent. Yeah, I'm coming through loud and clear. Unfortunately for you. All right, so let's talk about some games stuff. Oh, I got so much stuff. So let me do some organizing here. Here, I guess I got a couple of stuff about the same game, so. I think that's it. So I want to talk about this real quick. Marvel Rivals confirms two major ways it stands out from Overwatch. Yeah, so apparently this game was announced, but it wasn't just it stood out from the wide plethora of every other fucking new game, because there's always fucking so many new games announced every week. It's just insane. You literally can't keep up with it. That's how many new games come out every week. You just can't keep up with it. And when it started drawing the comparison to Overwatch, it caught my attention. I went and looked at it, and it looks fun. But it's made by Ninance. Ninance is known for their shops. That's how they make money. Their shops, pay-to-win games. So this game will not be successful or even be a legit PvP game if it has a pay-to-win shop. So we'll see. We will see. Gotta open all. Gotta open them all. Yes, open all of them. So we'll see. And here it is again. Marvel's Rivals announced a 6v6 superhero team-based free-to-play shooter. Little look at it if you didn't see any of it before. It's third person, but yay. You're basically like Overwatch, but you're playing someone from the Marvel universe. Listen, this video doesn't even begin to show the depth of the variety of heroes that are available, or characters from the Marvel universe that are available. There's 12 in this part, and then it shows 12 more for a split second at the end, but there's so many more. So many more. So if you think that you don't see your favorite Marvel hero here, I guarantee if it's a popular one, it's going to be in the game, because it's fucking, there's a lot of them already. I forget how many I don't want to get my statistics mixed up between articles. I read so many. Yeah, it's the shop's going to ruin it, because it is Ninance, like I said. So everybody's saying, we'll see. Hunt Showdown. If you play Hunt Showdown, and I haven't played in a long time, it's a great casual game to play. It's pretty chill to play. But their first long ammo lever action rival has entered the game. It's just a quick blurb. And this week in Rust, we're thrilled to reveal the work in progress bikes. Have you seen these things? Have you seen this? With this, there's some pictures of it with the side cart too. This is Rust. This is the concept motorbike. They thought it was like an April Fool's thing, but it could be an April Fool's thing. I don't know if this is real. But no, here it is in motion. So the wheels look like they're working properly. Look like a motorboat. All right. Did you see this? Coming soon. A new vehicle to help you navigate, not only beyond the island, but beyond the Earth. You saw this? You can leave the server and go to space. You can go to space and other servers. Yep, I think this is how we're going to be able to go to other servers in outer space. Coming soon, a new vehicle to help you navigate not only beyond the island, but beyond the Earth. Maybe it's just space. Maybe just to space. Maybe they have it space. They can have the moon? What? Are they going to a moon? Are they going to the moon? Yeah. Ooh, Moon Lab. Waylon's like, where we dropping, homie? Kira's like, can't wait. Oh, yeah. Where we going with this? He's like, where are we going with this? Yeah, I guess so. There's so many haters against the changes that Russ make. Sir Winter's one of the vocal ones. Some of these. Yeah. The first skin for the tool cupboard. Did you see that? No, it's not doing it. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Releasing tomorrow. I think. Yep. The update. So tomorrow's update includes Tomorrow's update includes cargo ship and harbor reworks. So the cargo ship now docks at the harbors, and there are containers that open and close, and you can get in and out of. There's 4 of them, and the ship loads the containers, so you can get on the ship that way, either being in the container or on top of the container. And there's other ways to get from the dock to the cargo ship also, it shows that I saw. Also, the cargo ship has a moon pool now, I think, and doors. No, the moon pool not yet, but there's doors. There's like little doors you can walk up. You don't have to go all the way up now. You can walk up, open a door, and go in through a door on the side. But I think moon pool is right. Yeah, so oil rig changes, they have these pipes that go all the way down into the water, and they're like these protected ladders. So it's the same thing. You open a door, get into this tube with a ladder, and go up and down. Retro cool cupboard scan, and the minigun. Yeah, the minigun. Yeah, I was pretty excited to hear that shit. Battlefield 5 getting an important feature on April 3. Battlefield 5. Should probably go play. EA anti-cheat comes to Battlefield 5. Okay, let's go play Battlefield 5 finally. Thank you. All right. April 3, aiming to curb cheating issues in the game. Players simply need to restart their game to reap the benefits of this upgrade. The new anti-cheat system is designed to run efficiently and protect players. At least it's something, because Battlefield games, that's why I don't play Battlefield 4, because the Punk Buster's a fucking joke, dog. I mean, man, hey, Punk Buster's office used to be in Spring. Did you know that? Punk Buster's offices used to be in Spring. It used to be like 25 minutes from here. From our neighborhood. Yeah. I was like, if someone pays me, I'll go take a picture of my bare ass out next to the marquee. Yeah. So that's why I don't play a lot. I have a lot of Battlefield games. I just don't play them because of the fucking rampant hacking. World of Warcraft expanding classic tiers sets and Season of Discovery. Exciting things are in store for Season of Discovery. So you go, some more bling in World of Warcraft if you're a World of Warcraft player. Phase 4 of Season of Discovery. Unique character customization at level 60. Ew. Blizzard is revamping in-game tier sets, professions, and drops to diversify class specialization in World of Warcraft Classic. New raids, events, and class combinations in Phase 3 and 4 of Season of Discovery are revitalizing classic servers. Interesting. For you World of Warcraft fans, there you go. There you go. Read it for yourself. Oh, you have to install. Oh, so people who Diablo 4. Anybody didn't know? Of course, everybody knows that Microsoft bought Blizzard, and these things were bound to happen. But Diablo 4 is the first game from Blizzard that's available through the Xbox Game Pass. So if you want to play, but you still have to have a Blizzard battle. You just have to have Battle.net. So it doesn't make any sense. So they made a big deal about it being the first Blizzard game coming to the Xbox Game Pass ever after the acquisition. But the fact that you have that Battle.net fucking sucks. So if you're like me and you got like a lot of Battle.net accounts because you're a helpful person, Battle.net's locked down and really secure now. It's hard for me to jump from account to account now. They've fucking locked that shit down. Yeah, I'm an educator. Not everybody's willing to be educated. Not everybody knows they need help, and that's usually the first stage is realizing you need help. That's right. Right. Yes. Say it with me. I am a fucking idiot. That's right, you are a fucking idiot because you just did a whole lot of fucking stupid shit in the game that caused us to win the first round. So if you don't get your head out of your fucking ass and quit feeding and stay with the goddamn team, shit like that. Yeah, usually, but usually what I just said is usually how it goes down because it's usually after I've already been patient, I've already been passive, I've already made passive suggestions, you know. Oh yeah, you know. So I'm just like what? I'm like, how could you do that again? Yeah. So be careful what Battle.net account you associate with your Game Pass because it may be a permanent thing, probably. Maybe pretty hard to undo. That's what occurred to me. And so I have went and deleted all my Battle.net accounts last month because of this. Yeah, I can't be too helpful anymore. So I went and deleted all my accounts, my current one, which I was currently suspended. I was unsuspended for like 36 hours, and I got suspended again for another month. I was suspended for a month. I was unsuspended for like 36 hours, and I fucking suspended again in Overwatch. So many people need help. There's so many people that need my help. You just don't know. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yep. But because of this, I'm going to have to really... I can't control myself. I do it because it's a... Also, the reason why I have so many accounts because I want to be able to just jump to another account and keep on playing. Because to me, that's infringing upon my freedom of speech. I should be able to say that. I don't care how toxic it may sound. I don't go around all the time talking like that. I never do. Only in rare situations when confronted with a fucking idiot. And the world is full of fucking idiots, and so I come across a lot of fucking idiots online. So it happens a lot in these competitive games. I'm just gonna have to turn my microphone off. That's easy. I'm just gonna have to fucking turn the microphone off and not talk to people with the in-game voice. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Just fucking never use it ever. Just not communicate. Period. Yeah. Yes. That's right, baby. Coming at you with a volley of verbal shrapnel. I just can't fucking help it. All right, what else happened? Did you guys see this game? Empire of the Ants preview. Explore a weird and photorealistic insect kingdom. Did you guys see this shit? Look at this shit. It's like playing, you know, an RTS like StarCraft where you control, or like Age of Empires, you control them and tell them what to do and they go do it back and forth and shit like that. Yeah, bugging out, man. They're bugging. Yeah. Looks super cool. Helldivers 2, what? In the news again. Daredevil flattens a Hulk tank. A Rocket Devastator shrugs off a punch from another Hulk. Did you see this? Yeah, I saw the video. I went and found the video. This dude with his landing pod lands on top of one of them, fucking basically just halfway destroys one just by landing on it with his pod. He landed in a pile of them. And he's just fucking juking left and right. Because if anybody's ever played it, you know when you like turn left and right real quick, the little animation it makes. This bitch is fucking shucking and jiving, backing up, diving and shit. Fucking manages to get away from them, turn around and call in a fucking stratagem on them. Yeah, dude. And I thought I saved the video, but this isn't the one with the video. I thought this was it, dude. So yeah, I'm not gonna go look for the video. It'd be time consuming. It's like they aren't letting me die, but yeah, that dude fucking destroyed them all. But yeah, he landed on him with his pod. He landed on the one of them just like, because if you land on a structure with the pod, it'll destroy it. Monster Hunter Wilds reportedly fully open world and coming Q1. So Monster Hunter games have always appealed to me. Kind of Souls-like. I don't like. Let me say this about Elden Ring. You know, the Dark Souls games have always really appealed to me. Especially the original series with like instance rating and stuff like that. I mean, that was really cool. I used to work with a dude, and that's all he did in this warehouse. And we were PC gamers, and I was, a big Rust player, and he's always talking about Dark Souls. But when Dark Souls 2 came out, or what, yeah. So I guess yeah. So Elden Ring came out, and I was really wanting to go get it, but I'm one of those guys. I'm not paying that much money for a fucking game. Elden Ring still has not been on fucking sale since it's come out. I think one Christmas it went on sale for like 10%. One Christmas, like this past recent Christmas, maybe. I don't know. I'm like, no, that's like taxes. You're taking off the fucking taxes. No, I'm not paying even at half off. Half off of $70 is still a lot of money. Yeah, half off of $70 is still a lot of goddamn money. Come on, yo, come off that shit. Give me an 85%. Come on, be a G. Give me an 85%. Yeah. Give me a good one of those good old Steam holiday sales. Come off it. Fuck. But I guess people are still buying it. I mean, they're not. They only start putting shit on sale when people stop buying it. Yep. So Monster Hunter games are Souls-like games, and they've always appealed to me. I just never got into one. So this article stuck out to me because there's a lot of articles like this that I go through. So that's the only reason why I stopped on this one instead, because Monster Hunter Wilds reportedly fully open world, kind of appealing. There's so many cool games out there, and no matter what goes on in my day, I'm always going to go play Rust that week still. It doesn't matter. Like a dog chasing a car. Let's go build another 1x2 with an airlock and live out of it. Fucking. Oh, you know what? I must. You remember that village? Do you remember that village? Okay, we're not going to talk about media. We're not going to talk about some. We'll talk about some media, and I've talked to some villagers today. I talked to two different. Okay, he just took it. I want to ruin it. It wasn't intentional. Let's keep moving on. The Witcher 4 Polaris is in full swing as CD Projekt devotes bulk of its efforts to development. And here's an instance of one of those cases where I've never played a Witcher game. It's one of those games that looks cool, looks appealing. I want to try it, just ain't got the time. I probably wouldn't play it too much longer after I started it because I'd be like, I'm all alone in this world with nothing but AI, you know. Even though I play a lot of multiplayer games with people solo, I know there's a guy over there that could shoot me, or I can go shoot any minute, you know, stuff like that. Oh no! Don't tell me that. Hang on. Oh, years. Who's Discord? You mean months? We must be talking about. You must be thinking about this. Yeah, I'm talking about some. Yeah. Oh. No way. Oh, hang on. Whoa. Shush. Shush. Oh, wow. I haven't heard that name. Wow. The guys you DB'd and they got mad, right? They came to raid a base by us. We didn't know it was them. You DB'd them and they got mad, right? Yeah. The dude that tried to get incited by the YouTuber and he failed at inciting us. We just, yeah, well, fuck you, dude. We just yes, that was an epic wipe. That was an epic fucking wipe. Dude, a lot of shit happened that wipe. A lot of drama. Yeah. I think that's the last group I actually ran, right? That's the last time I recruited. With an organized attempt. Yeah. Anyway, so I like the Witcher games. Always appealed to me. The series on the Netflix. Oh my God, I'm a big Witcher fan of the Netflix series. But also, they got a new actor coming in. It's Thor's brother, not Loki, but his real life brother. Chris, one of the Helmsworth brothers is the younger one. They look just alike, dude. He's gonna be the new Witcher, and so I think he'll be a good Witcher. I think he'll be a good Witcher. All right, Dustborn, another single player game. The art super fucking appealing, kind of Borderlandish. A lot of art. This just takes a little bit of art to appeal to me, you know, and because I view video games as creations of art. They're art and entertainment. So maybe put that on your list. It's a single player, open world game, story game. Just have to try to get into them. Horizon Forbidden West. Coming to PC finally, I guess. The whole package of them. If anybody knows what Horizon is, it was really popular for a fat minute. I didn't know it wasn't already on PC, but apparently now it is available on PC through Steam. It was advertised this all past weekend, so if you're in a single player type experience, another single player open world survival, there's so many of them. They're all single player open world. It's just fucking, yeah, let's go play Rust. You know? Play Rust by myself. I act like everybody in there are just bots. 8 best casual survival games. We're not going to go over this. I saw the list. We'll do it real fast. Lego Fortnite. Very appealing to me. But again, you know, I would play this game. I just got other shit. I got other shit to play. It's a survival game. Like you build and plant gardens, and it's Legos, man. I bet you shit fucking Legos too, man. If I could shit Legos, if they're in depth, like fertilizer, I want to see what a Lego turd looks like. Among Trees, art like this, man. I see this kind of art, this Valheim looking stuff. Sit there, turn on some meditation music, smoke a big fatty, you know? Yeah, Power World. I want to try it just because it was so popular, but people who actually tried it and whose opinions I respect say it's a fucking piece of shit game. It needs a lot of work. It's like playing Ark. I mean, it is. It's literally like playing Ark, but with Pokemon, but it's also janky like Ark. Lens Island. Astroneer. I've heard of this game. Grounded. I've actually played this demo with Spud. We played it a little bit. Minecraft, I never heard of it. We're going to try it out. Subnautica, you know what Subnautica is, don't you? You got, how many hours you got in Subnautica? Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, but you got a lot of hours in too. You got like over 100 hours, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Duckside announced. Have you guys seen what this is? You ready? This is literally Rust. This is literally fucking Rust. Why? It's a scary game? Subnautica's that scary, huh? Oh, look at this Rust knockoff. Third person, you're a duck. Deep. Some deep, deep water, man. So I had to show you the Rust knockoff, but you're a duck. Some third person ducking. Said, oh, what'd he say? So I didn't know if this was an anime or a game or what, but apparently it's a game. Sandland Dev discusses the influences. It's a first-person game on Steam, and it looks dope as fuck. It's, you know, Dragon Ball Z art-inspired artist, you know, Toriyama-influenced art. Sandland is a standalone open-world game featuring Akira Toriyama's iconic art style mixed with vehicular combat and new elements like city building. The game aims to honor the legacy of the manga while making it accessible to new fans through enjoyable gameplay and media content. Sandland is part of a multimedia approach to introduce the IP to a new audience. So yeah, it's also a show, which I didn't know. It's on Disney Plus. When I went and looked, because that's why I didn't know what was going on with it. But apparently, it is on Disney Plus. I went and looked for it, but I couldn't find it. But every time I look up to see where the show is at, they say it's on Disney Plus. So, anyways, highly interesting. I've been still. I did find it on Steam. It is on Steam. MechWarrior 5 Clans preview. MechWarrior, special place in my heart because it was my first PC game, MechWarrior 4 Vengeance. So MechWarrior 5 Clans preview, bringing narrative-driven campaigns back to MechWarrior. So I play MechWarrior online when MechWarrior came out. I didn't play it when it was final release. But I got easily about 200 or 300 hours in the MechWarrior online testing. I tested it that much. I was an early tester of the game. Alpha testing, beta testing, before it was, and I did, you know, I've got an account where I'm a founder. I've got 2 founders accounts. I have an account under the name that, because most of the people who were playing it were old guys like me who'd been playing MechWarrior, who'd been playing the tabletop game. MechWarrior was a tabletop game. Hang on. There was BattleTech, and then there was MechWarrior. They're all from the same universe, but they were 2 different games. One was a tabletop strategy game with a hex map. The other was a role-playing game like Dungeons & Dragons. And you can integrate the 2. Basically, you could resolve mech combat from the role-playing in by using the rules for the tabletop, and that's what we did a lot. That was how it was designed. Fucking dope as fuck. You'd spend a lot, and I was from a small town, a bunch of other small towns, and the local larger town had a YMCA, and on Friday nights when I was in high school, they had, you know, BattleTech night. BattleTech was a tabletop. MechWarrior was a role-playing game. I think that's how it was. So we'd go there. A lot of us would go there. We had our own driver's license, and we'd go there. So we did them Friday nights. We still had Saturday night. But yeah, it was fun to go play with a lot of other people. It was great. So they were all separated by ages, but we go into these big, gymnasiums, and they had all these tables pushed together with these fucking large maps, and all the older kids got to go to the fucking 3D, terrain maps and shit. It was dope as fuck. The early days. So, anybody know some more League of Legends news? I had to get this. I've always no, this wasn't LAN party. This was tabletop. They're playing tabletop games. It was hosted by a local game shop. It was a local game shop that hosted the event every Friday night, and so they brought a lot of stuff from their game shop. So here is. I thought this was hilarious. I've always called Timo like T-emo, and so here we see someone caught on. So I guess I wasn't new, but yeah, T-emo. So I thought that was cute. And what to expect from Disney Dreamlight Valley developer Gameloft's D&D game. Okay, so what we didn't finish talking about earlier was Disney and Epic Games pairing up. And they're trying to create what Zuckerberg was trying to do with Meta, this metaverse. And that is what Epic and Disney is trying to do. And that's why I didn't finish talking about that article earlier. And if anybody's played Disney Dreamlight Valley, it's kind of like playing Sims, but in the Disney universe. And within Disney's universe, you got all these characters that are available. So that's another thing. It's always been appealing. I was like, oh, I want to just try it out, Like recently, I've installed Sims. Like, fuck, dude, I gotta try it out, dog. I haven't even tried it yet. But this article caught my eye because I'm a huge Dungeons and Dragons fan. What to expect from Disney Dreamlight Valley developer Gameloft's? That's a long time D&D game. So yeah, what is it about? So following Baldur's Gate 3 success, the studio behind Dreamlight Valley is set to bring fans a new D&D survival game. Is writing success of Baldur's Gate to revitalize D&D through upcoming video game projects. Gameloft's Montreal new D&D survival game will be set in Forgotten Realms, continuing the classic fantasy universe trend. Gameloft's D&D game is expected to incorporate survival and life simulation elements, enhancing the TTRPG experience. It's also set to release on PC and console, meaning players on several platforms will be able to join in on the fun through the game, as long as it's not PvP, as long as these people aren't PvPing each other. And it could be in development for a while. And the article goes on to talk about possible other games. So yeah. Who doesn't like Dungeons and Dragons? So literally where we at? We're at the 2-hour mark, and it's gonna suck. I really enjoyed Dungeons and Dragons Online. So there's media stuff for me to talk about, but I'm not. My voice is getting hoarse. I gotta go take care of a car problem. Nothing really. Oh yeah, we're talking about the Akira Toriyama's. The Dragon Ball Z creator that just recently died. But, apparently he was also working actively on a project, and I guess he was sick and he knew something, so he left us something. He did these panels. This is the last art he ever drew. Taking off, turn around, stand by, and flying off. Yeah, saying goodbye. Whew. Brings a tear to my eye, man. You think I'm kidding? Here's an article about Liam Hemsworth replacing The Witcher. We talked about that already. Oh yeah, the Bad Batch last week. We were talking about the Clone Wars and how much I enjoyed the Clone Wars. They brought Ventress Visage. Here she is. Here's the way she looks now. She's always a fucking badass. She was always a badass. She's always a badass. She's always one of my favorite characters. I've always liked bad guys. She's a witch. Literally, she comes from a planet ran by people women that are called witches in the lore. Yeah, she's a fucking badass. Yep, she was in Clone Wars. The Bad Batch. Have you seen The Bad Batch? I watched The Bad Batch. I still watch all those cartoons, man. Back in the day. So yeah, unfortunately, that's it for the news. I'm not going to talk more about media. It's already been 2 hours. I like to not go for 2 hours too much. Although I could easily go for another hour talking about some of this other stuff. But it's just filler. But yeah, I got things I gotta do. Unfortunately, life has reared its ugly head. Yeah, I definitely want to talk to you about that other thing. I had, yeah, I totally forgot. I had thought about them, and I think about them, and I think about villages. I had no idea you were still in the Discord. That's funny. Why'd you say it live on stream, dude? Why'd you say it live? Dude, I can't edit this. I don't edit these. It's here permanently. Yeah, I don't edit this. It's permanently. All right, homie. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely talk to you about some rush things. I got a server wipe tomorrow, but it looks like I'll be dealing with a fucking car thing. Oh, you know what? I can't get all wrapped up in Rust, man. I gotta do taxes. All right, world. If anybody else is watching beside Mr. 04, which I appreciate the interaction, man. Thanks for stopping in and giving me a shout out and conversating. I always appreciate it. It's always good, even though I can easily talk by myself. I do it all the time. So yeah, as always, if you didn't catch the whole thing, you want to go back and rewatch it. It will be a VOD on Twitch for a week. It'll be on YouTube permanently, and you can also watch it on Kick. I don't know how long they stay on Kick. I'd like to see, but I think none of them have gone anywhere yet. So we'll see. And if anybody wants to know why I do this, we have talked about it before for certain reasons. Basically, I just wanted to just be able to stream on Twitch and have a permanent recording VODs, but Twitch only allows for 7 days. And so they're permanent on YouTube. But I was having to record locally and upload to YouTube. So with multi-streaming, it gives me the ability to stream YouTube and Twitch, where it's permanently preserved on YouTube. Which is the main deal why I wanted to use YouTube, which is my initial reason to be on YouTube. But once I found out how easy multi-streaming is, I'm like, fuck it, I might as well just go ahead and stream to Kick too, because it's, yeah. I can pay some money and stream to fucking a shitload of places if I wanted, and have be no more resource intensive on my computer than it is right now. But that's it. That's it. I'm wrapping it up, stepping away. Leave you some Netflix in your ear. And see you next Wednesday. I usually stream every Wednesday around the same time. Talk about the news that happened from Thursday until that Wednesday, from last week. So yeah. So if you don't know what happens tomorrow, you can find out next week on my show. Keep gaming.
I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to